Welcome into this week's edition of the Recruiting Roundup. That's Jason Jewell. I'm Jared Cohn. We bring you the latest in Arizona high school football recruiting and do so year-round, especially during this busy period, spring evaluation period, which is starting to come to a close here at the end of May. Jason, big offers for some of the top players in the 2015 class and even beyond over the past week or two. Let's start with Cassius Pete. Already a ton of offers, but a very substantial SEC Texas A&M offer for him is the latest.
Yeah, big offer. He's a kid, versatile. Could play tight end, could be a D-end, maybe even grow into a defensive tackle. ASU's even recruiting him as a hybrid linebacker type. So he's a kid now approaching 20 offers, good student, solid prospect. He's one of the top in the state of Arizona.
Kade Cody, offensive lineman out of Williamsfield, has had a big offseason, has picked up a ton of offers, not just during eval period, but after the season was over. Big, powerful offensive lineman has a new offer as well.
Yeah, the big Williamsfield tackle was offered by Oregon and Kansas State, two very big offers for him. He now is double-digit offers, all major BCS schools. He's a guy that plays tackle now, but is going to move inside at the next level.
Stephen Miller, another player, kind of like Kade Cody, has had a big offseason. Another Pac-12 offer for the offensive lineman out of Gilbert.
He's a guy that really benefited from the spring evaluation period because of how he looks. He's 6'5" and 295, one of the best looking prospects in the state of Arizona. But the big tackle from Gilbert finally landed the other in-state offer from the University of Arizona.
And clearly Michigan State is really liking what they're seeing out of prospects in Arizona. They already got a commitment from Brian Lewerke, another big prospect of the 2015 class. Dedrick Young adds an offer from them, and then the top 2017 player as well.
Yeah, so Dedrick Young out of Centennial was offered by them as a linebacker. We've seen him get a few offers from Nevada and Colorado State as a running back, but the bigger schools recruiting him as an outside linebacker. He's almost 6'2", weighs over 200 pounds, and he's almost a 4.0 student, so I really like him. Then you mentioned Caden Lyles, only a freshman at Saguaro High School in Scottsdale, but now he's in the double-digit offers, which is crazy for a kid that young.
That's unbelievable. Have you ever seen anything like this with a freshman having double-digit offers before his sophomore season? Can you draw any parallels to that?
Yeah, one kid at his school, Christian Kirk, had offers that big. Devontae Neal, DJ Foster, those were guys that had early offers like that, but you don't see it very often from an offensive lineman.
And finally, a couple Mountain West schools came in and offered Taylor Powell, as well as a first offer for a player out at Brophy.
Yeah, the Brophy kid, Isaiah Oliver, the cornerback, a guy I really like, also plays wide receiver, but he's a long corner. He's about 6'1", 170 pounds, also a track guy, so I really like him, but offered by the University of New Mexico. And then Taylor Powell, a guy that I saw last Saturday at a passing league. He's changed his body. He looks really good. Was offered by Nevada. Add that to Fresno State and Colorado State, who had offered him previously.
And all Taylor Powell has done the last 2 seasons as a sophomore and a junior has led the great South Point defensive teams in tackles each of the last couple seasons. That's Jason Jewell. I'm Jared Cohn. This has been the Recruiting Roundup on Sports360AZ.com.